Bouncer in the building. You get me? Big Bounce. Formerly Young Zeder.
Young boy.
In the building.
Man on the research.
Come on.
Nah.
In the Rascal
Come on,
building.
man. You know
Real
already,
South
man.
legends.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
Okay.
I did the research.
All right. Nah, you know what? That's it, man. You get me? That's some Thornton Heath shit, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
You
But I know you. I know.
said Tan Eve. You get me?
But I know you was patterned all over that part though, not just that part. It's like the surrounding areas and that. So,
Come on.
you know what we do? We'll start there for like the listeners that might not be familiar. Where did Bouncer grow up, man? What area?
So I was born in Gipsy Hill, and then I was born in Gipsy Hill, and then moved to South and Norwood, 14 East sides from like 6. So yeah. So that Norwood, Upper Norwood, South and Norwood, 14 Heath, that was kind of my area.
Yeah. And then Norbury's a bit further.
Yeah, Norbury, even Norbury as well. Obviously, Norbury wasn't really. We didn't really class. It was just.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. I know what you talk about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, broski. 100. But that, alright, so cool. What was it like growing up over there for you, bro? Because you know, I know a few people over there that know about you, and I'd heard about you early on. So
Come on, man.
talk to me, man. What was it? over there?
14 Heath, South Norwood. It was. You know how it is. It's like every other area, man. Just growing up, you had the youth clubs, hanging out at the youth clubs. You had the man them, and it started off with graffiti, bro. Then shoplifting, and then things started. Do you know what I mean?
It escalated quick.
To get man's name out there, man's putting Younger Zeder on the buses and on the walls. Do you know what I mean? And then it kind of turned into secondary school and more of that.
So to get the name Younger Zeder, obviously older Zeder.
Yeah. Big up older Zeder.
Thornton Heath.
14 Heath, yeah.
Connected with South Norwood and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, 14 Heath. So obviously there was like a gang called DTK. So
Yes.
back then, like, you had like a number. There was about 20 olders then. You get me? And then everyone kind of had their younger this, younger Conan, younger this. So Conan that you see as an artist, he's actually a younger. You get me? Like Younger Zeder. So you got Big Conan. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Everyone,
100%.
so,
Real South side.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's kind of how it kind of was.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, man. But 14 Heath was in Melfort Park. That was man's park. Like that was a lot of things happened in the park. We had barbecues and do you know what I'm trying to say?
Is that the park where Conan said you were screwing him in the park? Who? Conan. He said that you used to screw him in that park, innit? Is that right?
To it, boy.
Yeah.
That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the park.
I see that still. Yeah.
That was the park still.
Big Bouncer on the Suge Knight shit.
Coming
Coming through on the BMX, screwing everybody. Get you? Come on. Nah, I respect it.
But
still.
yeah, man. So that was like, but you see them times there was no social media. So I think it's the best time that we was growing up. Them times, you know, social media is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, bro.
It's a lot of pressure, bro, isn't it?
Society as well.
Yeah,
even on like. Even away from hood stuff, just generally, like for the kids and stuff.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
A lot of pressure,
it puts pressure. I think it puts a lot of pressure on youths to be something they're not.
Yeah, 100%.
Everyone wants to follow fashion and be the most popular and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas at school, if you was popular, you was popular for whatever you're popular for.
That's what I'm saying. The internet's kind of made it like there's a blueprint to be popular.
Yeah.
So everyone's trying to follow this blueprint to be popular. When before, if you was just lit, you just lit, innit? That's it. Regardless of what you did or whatever, in your area, you did what you did, and you was the lit man at your end because of what you done. There wasn't no, you have to.
But it was more direct as well, innit? Yeah. So it's like you're from the hood, bro. You
gotta
make sure that you know what I'm trying to say. Man's gonna take you as a chief. You know what I'm trying to say. You had to fight your way up. You know, you had to fight your way up.
Man can't be no victim, bro.
Or certain man had brothers and older cousins to kind of. But I never had. You know what I'm saying, innit? Yeah.
Bro, they're the worst man. You know them ones that don't never fight and they always my cousin. Yo, my cousin. Them man there, you know. Now it's true though, but I feel like as well, from the documentary that I watched, I saw you had Stormzy in it as well.
Yeah.
So basically, like, I think Conan was saying that you used to screw him in the park, and then he was from a slightly different ends to you lot, and you got linked up.
Yeah, so we're from Gipsy Hill. I'm from Gipsy Hill, and Conan's from 14 Heath.
There you go.
So that's kind of where the link has happened, where we called our thing Gipset. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Gipset. So. And then man, but obviously the link happened from when obviously man moving to 14 Heath, and then do you know what I'm trying to say? And then you got a lot of the man them that's from the hill. There's a lot of.
So what was that triple S thing?
So triple S, like 3S, that was more like that was before. So that was like That was before Gipset.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
So
what-
it's
yeah,
like
that.
I used to go to a school, Stanley Tech. Huh?
I'm thinking, who the fuck do you know, bro?
I don't know how you even know.
Do you know what's mental? Like, I
old
only
school
know about
stuff.
all of this because I know youths who lived up there. If not
Yeah.
for that, I'd never know
No,
this. I'd never know this stuff.
It's a
But
connecting.
I know
circle.
people that live
Triple
there
S,
too.
you know.
Yeah, you ain't
Yeah.
Bro, you're bringing it back.
No,
Yeah.
you
Research
really
and
are.
got done.
Yeah.
Mental.
3S, you know. That
I
is
made my
before.
phone calls, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As you were, say, bro. As you were.
Proceed.
I'm just saying, this is a real deep dive.
Yeah. I told him it's gonna be the best bouncer interview.
No, come on, man.
Go on. So that Triple S is school
Real
times.
talk.
School times, man.
Yeah, and
School
then-
times, graffiti. Do you know what I mean? It was just everything harmless. It was just yeah, you know already.
Cool. So then, by the time you've linked, so where does Crept fit into it then?
Crep used to go to my school, and Crep's from Gipsy Hill.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Crept
Crept
and
used to go to my
Stormzy
school.
both went to your school.
Yeah, Crep's and Stormzy.
That's a
both.
talented school, bro, man.
Cowboy went there.
Yeah.
Oh, was went there as well? Come
that's
on.
what I said. What,
Yeah.
what
Come
I was
on.
saying
Oh, you
earlier,
said
I
yeah. You said he
well,
was,
yeah.
but he's a bit older. He's my age group.
He's
innit?
old-
Yeah.
When I was in year 7, Cowboy was in year 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
where,
yeah,
that's how I know Warren. And obviously,
Very
when we was
underrated.
younger, we was always in West Norwood in the youth club. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how I know all of that. Them lot. You hear me?
Shout out the Dog Pound.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah,
Right
man.
done starts,
Come on,
codes,
man.
Ace, my guys, you
Yes.
know. Come
Yes.
on, you done know, man.
Jinx.
Yes.
Nah, real talk.
Remember,
Early.
obviously, I had
K-boy,
my older cousins are obviously from West Norwood, but obviously one of them sadly passed. Those the twins,
Bro,
Julian.
yeah.
Oh,
I knew-
God bless,
I
man.
knew them.
You know,
That's
yeah,
it.
God
I
bless,
knew
God
them.
bless.
Yeah, man.
I knew them.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
Because
man.
that's obviously the Zeder brother knows them, man.
Yeah, Zedder knows.
Yeah, see, I
Zedder
know,
knows.
I clocked what's going on.
And Paige, innit?
Yeah, Paige, Dubs,
Yeah.
Cream
That's how-
Cartel later on.
So,
Yeah.
so Paige, Dubs, yeah.
Paige might be one of the most underrated rappers in
Bro.
the UK, man.
Paige is sick, bro.
That's man's old. That's Paige's man's older. So it's like
Paige is sick.
imagine
Sick.
being around that and being in that. We was in a house called Shivers' house, and they used to do so many sets on.
DJ for Dog
Yeah.
Pound, Shivers.
Shivers was the DJ, yeah, that's what I'm saying, I
he was
thought
the
so.
DJ.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah,
that
you tapped
history
in.
there,
Yeah.
we was around that, like, and obviously you had Paige. Paige is so
Paige
under-
lyrical,
so type-
bro.
yeah.
Oh
Nice
my
bars,
days,
so-
bro. He's
You had a crew at the time, one point called South Most Deepest, right? You
Yes,
familiar with them?
yes,
That's
yes,
Paige
yes.
and them,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you slowly like Cream Cartel
Yeah.
started coming. Do you know what I mean? Like slowly, and then that's kind of I was around that era, and then when Cream Cartel started breaking through, that's when I was kind of going to Airz and that with like
Airz,
No
you
Star.
know.
Like, and I was just young. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
North
But them lot
London
used to
things.
always bring me up, bring me up there. You get me? So
oh yeah, because Cream Cartel and North Star had the link.
they had
Yeah, the link
you get
still
me?
through So Solid and
Yeah.
that. So what?
Yeah.
So basically, bro, you see like the Gipset era.
Yeah.
Are you Gipset when you're rolling with Paige and that still a bit?
No, that was before.
Before as well?
That was